Hey.
What?
I just want to take another look at you.
Number 10. Brandy, Rodgers and Hammerstein's Cinderella.
10 minutes ago I saw you. I looked up when you came through the door. My head started reeling, you gave me the feeling the room had no ceiling or floor.
This TV movie adaptation of the Rodgers and Hammerstein musical employed colorblind casting, a fairly novel idea in the mid-late 1990s. This would ensure its ongoing relevance with young audiences. Brandy was hand-selected to play the title character by producer and co-star Whitney Houston, who had originally considered starring in the role herself. And Houston made the right call, as the star's voice and demeanor are perfect for this updated fairy tale.
Are you the sweet invention of a lover's dream? Or are you really as wonderful as you seem?
While certain contemporary critics weren't bowled over by her performance, ask any person who saw it as a kid, and they'll most likely tell you as us. Brandy is our Cinderella.
Impossible. Things are happening every day.
Number 9. Beyonce, Dreamgirls. Jennifer Hudson was still fresh off her stint on American Idol when she won her Oscar for playing Effie White. Her career was just on the verge of taking off, but it was Beyonce who was just as surprising.
She ain't better than anybody. She ain't nothing but common. Now who you calling common? You're self-indulgent, self-absorbed, non-professional.
Modeled somewhat on Diana Ross, her character Dina had some real-life parallels to her recent career. She and Destiny's Child had disbanded, and she was focusing on a solo career in music and movies. While different, it's a journey that has some similarities to Dina's in Dreamgirls.
Of course, if I were to become involved, we have to do a little work on the part.
What do you mean? I spent a year on the script, so.
I know, and it's good. But she's not real yet.
Her work on the soundtrack is exceptionally phenomenal. What many might have been surprised by, though, was that she could do drama. Beyonce earned a Golden Globe nomination for her performance.
I know I should have talked to you. It's just that this part is perfect. It's exactly the kind of movie I should be making.
Number 8. Michael Jackson, The Wiz. In the 1970s, the king of pop was arguably in a transitional stage in his career. Luckily, the film adaptation of the R&B Broadway musical version of The Wonderful Wizard of Oz would give him a chance to sing, dance, and test his chops as a movie star.
Did you say down Brick Road? Yes? Look over here! We don't need no cabs.
It was the perfect role for him. His flexibility and dance skills brought out the humor in how the jelly-limbed scarecrow moves, but it's his tenderness that really shines through.
All there is that is real is the friendship that two can share.
The movie didn't have the audience turnout it deserved, which may be a reason why Jackson didn't do more work on film. It's a shame because his performance here is magical.
After the first experiment, subject is a hopeless failure.
You are not. I am. You're just a product of some negative thinking.
Number 7. Elvis Presley, Jailhouse Rock.
One threw a party in the county jail. The prison band was there, they began to wail. The band was jumping and the joint began to swing. You should have heard the knocked out jailbird sing that rock.
Though its famous musical centerpiece doesn't actually take place in a prison, Presley's character does see the inside of a jail cell early on. The rock and roll megastar plays Vince Everett, a construction worker who starts out on a career as a musician after he's imprisoned.
That bomb kind of laid an egg, didn't it?
What bomb?
About the penitentiary. I'm afraid the shock value isn't worth very much.
Presley was perfectly cast as a fish out of water, playing a country boy who's suddenly thrown into a world of cutthroat music producers and hoity-toity folks. He proved he was charming and charismatic enough to carry a movie. It was only his third film, but he ended up making almost 30 more features. Considering how this one turned out, we're not surprised.
You know, a punk like you is liable to get lucky enough to make $1 million a year. That's just what I intend to do.
Number 6, Queen Latifah, Chicago. Although she started in rap and hip-hop, the pop star who earned an Oscar nomination for her role as matron Mama Morton was no stranger to acting.
Jesus, Mary and Joseph.
You're talking to the wrong people.
Chicago is a movie all about duality. Queen Latifah is just as good in its more realistic moments as she is in her fantastical number.
They say that life is tit for tat, and that's the way I live. So I deserve a lot of tact for what I've got to give.
As a glittering jazz goddess, her When You're Good to Mama is an unforgettable scene in a film chock full of great musical moments. Along with the Oscar nomination, Latifah was also notably nominated for a SAG, Golden Globe, and BAFTA award.
I don't know. It's gonna take another phone call.
How much is that gonna cost?
Come on, Val. How I feel about you. You're like family to me. You're like one of my own.
Yeah.
I'll do it for $50.
Number 5, Bette Midler, The Rose. This Janis Joplin-inspired rock music extravaganza is full of long sequences of its title star tearing up the stage for thousands of adoring fans. Bette Midler wasn't the film comedian we knew her to be today. She was a theater kid and cabaret singer who went legit in the pop music scene in the early 1970s and made her film debut here.
Now you listen to me. I would like to have some time to myself before I kick off.
Her character in The Rose is a rock star with substance use disorder who's at the end of her rope. She plays each scene like she's on the verge of collapse.
I want to stop so bad. But you know, there's only one way to do that. You just gotta make up your mind you're gonna stop.
The only time her protagonist feels fully alive is when she's on stage, and even that is precarious. But her power as a musician and vocalist is what makes the movie all the more exhilarating to see. Number 4, Olivia Newton-John, Grease.
Sandy! Danny? What are you doing here? I thought you were going back to Australia.
We had a change of plans.
Before she played Sandy, the big-voiced icon was a country and folk music star who had major success in Australia and the UK. It's hard to imagine Olivia Newton-John being controversial, but some of her success was tempered by American artists who felt she wasn't authentically country enough.
You're making fun of me, Riz? Some people are so touchy.
Grease is what really made her catch on in the US and all around the world. Playing the good girl to John Travolta's bad boy, her angelic voice and look was right at home in the 1950s set musical. Some of her songs in the movie became huge hits and helped her cultivate more pop-centric music hits that reached mainstream prominence.
Are you sure? 'Cause I'm sure down deep inside. You're the one.
Number 3, David Bowie, Labyrinth. To play Jareth, the double-talking mythical Goblin King, director and puppeteer Jim Henson ultimately decided he wanted a musician. It was exactly what the chemistry of his fantastical musical needed. David Bowie's eccentricity and charisma made him the natural choice.
You remind me of the babe. Babe with the power. Power of voodoo. You do. Remind me of the babe.
Jareth is an unforgettable character. He's a smooth, captivating, and dangerous villain. As a pop star whose persona was always shifting, Bowie was the perfect person for the part.
I ask for so little. Just let me rule you. And you can have everything that you want.
He makes us want to follow Jareth just as much as he signals his evil intent. That's all despite being surrounded by a cast almost entirely made of puppets.
She'll soon give up when she realizes she has to start all over again. Well, love.
Number 2. Prince, Purple Rain. No one can deny this 1984 classic has a perfect soundtrack, but its star turn from music superstar Prince alone is worth the price of admission. Purple Rain follows the tortured frontman of a Minneapolis band as he navigates an abusive home life and professional disappointments. It's hard to separate the protagonist from the pop star portraying him, and that's to the movie's benefit.
You don't need those girls or their stupid music. All you need is me. Man, I don't know.
In the character known only as the Kid, the famously complex and enigmatic artist brings humanity to his persona. What started as something some studios may have seen as a vanity project ended up becoming a major hit with critics and audiences. Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Björk, Dancer in the Dark. The Icelandic musician gives a heartbreaking performance in this depressing musical.
I've seen a man killed by his best friend and lives that were over before they were spent.
Madonna, Evita. The Queen of Pop played Argentina's former First Lady, Eva Perón.
So Lauren, but call me, anything goes to make me fantastic. I have to be rainbow high in magical balloon.
Fantasia Barrino, The Color Purple. The American Idol winner reprised the roles she played on stage to great acclaim.
I believe I have inside of me everything that I need to live a bountiful life.
Fergie, 9. The pop star played Saragina and got one of the movie's most memorable numbers. Number 1. Lady Gaga, A Star Is Born.
Can I ask you a personal question?
Sure.
Do you write songs or anything?
She had already won a Golden Globe for acting on television, but leading a major awards contender and sharing the screen with Bradley Cooper was a tall order for anyone. Yet, Lady Gaga seamlessly followed in the footsteps of luminaries like Judy Garland and Barbra Streisand to bring her central character to life in A Star Is Born.
If there's one reason we're supposed to be here is to say something so people want to hear it. Don't you understand what I'm trying to tell you?
Yeah, I do. I don't like it, but I understand.
Oh, I think you like it a little bit.
Portraying a singer, Ally, whose rise to stardom begins to eclipse her famous music business veteran husband, Gaga dug into the story's tragic underpinnings with ease and realism. She notably got an Oscar nomination for acting, a win for Best Original Song, and an entirely new legion of fans out of it.
Crash through the surface where they can't hurt us. We're far from the shallow now.
Which pop star in a movie musical surprised you the most? Tell us your favorite in the comments.